Hey folks, how are you? Joe here. We're at the fort. I got the pups with me. It's been a long time since we've been here to do a video. I've been here probably about once or twice, I think, since the spring, and I know that there are some damages to the fort. I know there's things that we have to repair. I don't know how severe it is, because when I saw it, it was only 1 or 2 logs, but again, it's been quite some time. So let's go, we'll spend the full day out here, we'll repair the fort, we'll cook up some good food, and have fun with the dogs. Hey folks, how are you? Joe and Tripper here. We're going to jump into the fort video where Tripper and Beauty were out there building it with me, having a lot of fun. Before we do that, I want to give a huge shout out to my sponsor for this video, HelloFresh. With HelloFresh, you get fresh, pre-proportioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. The holidays can be hectic, as we all know, but HelloFresh keeps things simple with recipes and ingredients that cut out grocery shopping and limit meal prep time so you can spend more of the festive season with friends and family. As my family and I have come to find out recently, HelloFresh's recipes are delicious. They offer so many recipes to choose from each week to help you break out of your recipe rut. You can save time and stress effortlessly with HelloFresh. They offer 50 menu and market items to choose from every week, including veggie, calorie smart, and gourmet options, providing plenty of variety for different types of people. And you can also eat more sustainably. HelloFresh's pre-proportioned ingredients mean there's less prep time for you and less wasted food. So as you guys know, I'm gone a lot, right? I'm gone on multiple day trips all the time. So my wife is doing all of the cooking for the whole family. On top of that, she's cleaning, taking the kids to school, doing the whole 9 yards. Like, she's got a lot of stuff to do. So when I come home from these trips, I really want to help out. I don't want to have all the burden on her all the time. But I'm not great at cooking. I'm a steak and potatoes kind of guy, bacon and eggs kind of guy. So it's like you can only have breakfast for dinner so many damn times a week. With HelloFresh, the box came to the door. The food was ready in packages, ready for me to cook. Like the chicken was wrapped up in its own thing, the vegetables in their own thing, and they're pre-proportioned and laid out so you know what goes with what. The ingredients are specifically laid out like in layman's terms. Anybody can understand it if I could. Go to HelloFresh.com and use code Robinet14 for up to 14 free meals. And not just that, 3 free gifts as well. So once again, HelloFresh.com, use code Robinet14 to get up to 14 free meals and 3 free gifts. So thanks again, HelloFresh, for sponsoring a video. You helped out the family. I'm sure my wife was very happy. Your food is good. On to the video. She's still standing. That's a good sign. Okay. Not too bad. Oh. Back wall. Okay. Oh yes. See that? I knew that was gonna happen. That log. That's what I called. I called that from the get-go. Don't dig, Tripper. Not in the fort. Okay. It's not a big deal. We can fix all of this. We can fix all of this. All right. Yeah. This needs some work. You can see my window held up great. The window with the birch frame, that's all good. My door is even good too. It just needs a log to roll up. Okay. Hey, what are you doing? Anyways, this isn't looking so bad. I'm really happy with this. Oh, check this out. Ants have been going to town. Hokey smoky. Or maybe termites or whatever, but that kind of idea. Quite a bit there. Even more right here. So that's them chewing up the wood. Hey, bud. For those of you who don't know, I did not get a white fluffy dog. This is Emerald's dog, and that's my crazy dog. All right, Tripper, please. Before we start really digging into the work, let's take a walk around the fort and see what needs to be worked on the most. A little assess the situation action. We'll get up onto the roof too and see, but from here, this side looks pretty decent. The back, obviously, this is all going to have to get torn off, and one of these holes on the bottom is going to have to be replaced. It's still there, with some ice in it, So that can be just put back on right there. No problems. Oh my goodness, look at all the dust. Wow. Making some ants happy. See, this is all out. It's gonna be pushed back in and wedged, shimmed back in properly. Maybe some more weight on the top will help too. But this is the biggest problem here. That pole broke, obviously, and all the support pole broke, and all those. Tripper, that's a bad place to dig, man. And all those fell. So, all right, and that's what we'll get working on first. And I guess this year we'll try to see if we can get that snow wall in the front here. This year's supposed to be a much better year for snow. It can't be worse than last year. It's getting a little chilly, so I'm gonna grab my gloves before we start to work. You know, I'll probably put this door up too. Yep, point proven. Point proven. Chair. Oh, look at all these. Okay, so almost 4 years of this being up, and one pole broke, which resulted in the back coming down. It's really not that bad. It's not a big fail in my mind. So that's got to go, but also, obviously, these have to come off first so I can repair it better. Everybody's been asking me, why aren't you going back to the fort? Well, I was just trying to do something a little different for a while, and I did. And I knew I was coming back here for the winter. So now that we're on borrowed time, honestly, for not having snow. So I would like to get this all squared away before we get a good dumping of snow. And then that way maybe I can come out here, camp during a blizzard, be pretty protected. That's always a good video, eh? Camping in the blizzard. See, all these are solid, man. Everything's solid. Just basically that one piece, but it had a lot of weight on it too. Oh, that one's tightened. Shoot. Okay. Come on. You know you want to go. Woo! Careful, bud. All right, there you have it. Tarp's held up pretty well too. Beauty, stay here, girl. Can't go home without you. Good girl. There's half of it. The half Tripper's got out there. Oh snap, look at all the paracord I forgot I had. Awesome. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Alright, I'm getting this bench out of here. It's just pissing me off. I'll rebuild it after. got the other side propped up a little bit while I get this side tied on. I want to make sure it's all secure and everything's tied exactly where the other one was, because I think it was structurally important, because now this is looser than it was before I took that off. So we'll tie everything together, build it up again. I just grabbed one of my old logs from the back for here. It's pretty solid, and we'll grab a different one when we need to replace it. No big deal, it fits. So I'm gonna go through the back stop, the back wall. Okay, so got it up, supporting where it wants to be. The other side has to come up still a little bit more. Do the Canadian Jam, Old Faithful. So now that that's on there, it's pretty solid. I'm just going to take this extra piece, wrap it around just to try to support it as much as possible. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Good girl. Beauty, are you a good girl? Hi. Hi, good girl. Hi, good girl. Look at that tail. Look at that tail. Hey, look at that tail go. Good girl. Where's Chuck? Just doing a number on that log. It's fixed. Solid, not moving. But you can see the back wall moves quite a bit now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it in as tight as I can and hammer a bunch of big stakes on the outside of it. I was going to try to tie it together, but it's all kind of tied together. No, Trevor, stop digging there. Tied together for integrity, and I need to tie it to something that's strong, not just to itself. So I'm going to peg it in, like I said. So we're going to do that before anything so that it sits properly when we get all the logs on and the bed made and everything. Nope, not for you. Not for you. Chamfer the ends at the top, just so it doesn't mushroom out on me too bad. Go get this one in there. Beauty, where'd you go now, girl? Come on. No, go on. Oh, this is all squirrel mitten. Animals are using this for like crazy. Okay, so I figure if I put 2 or 3 more of these here, butt this up as far up as I can. I'll get these in as tight as possible, then I'll get another one in. Yeah, I gotta get it tighter than that still. Woo! Working up a sweat. Like I said, I'm really surprised we don't have snow already. I was up just north of the Sioux 3 days ago, and there was like 4 inches of snow on the ground. It was unbelievable. But here, nothing. So There was some on the ground. I shouldn't say nothing. There was some on the ground, but it's melted. Alright, back to work. I put these two really tight to the bottom, but then this one I put farther away from the bottom and closer to the top to push it in. I think I'm going to do the same with this one. Farther away from the bottom and closer to the top to push it in. Ah, darn it. I gotta cut that one. So I feel confident with this. It's a little, you can move it a little bit, but nothing close to where you could before. So that's all settled. I tied in some sides, got everything squared away. I went up on the roof and it looks all right. I'll show you that in a minute, but I tied that up there a little bit farther. Let's get our logs back under here to see if we can regain shape. I want you to stop digging at the foot of my fort, Tripper. Foot of the fort. Saggy, saggy, saggy. Look at his ears. Are you a gremlin? Did you get wet last night? Did you get wet after midnight, Tripper? Start getting our logs up. Nice. Okay, well, the back log looks like it will work for support pretty good. The support log is a great success. You can see though why all the stress would have been on that log. We'll put some logs underneath it to support it too this time. I think I might have done that last time, but you know, spin out the elements and it's just wood. So I'm not too bummed out about it. Just gotta get a couple for the middle there. There. Pretty happy with that. Looks really good. Honestly, it looks probably even better than before. So that's nice and secure there. I did use some of my bed poles to finish off this. I put more logs in there than there was, and they're anyways, it looks good. I'm happy with that. So we'll deal with the bed after. I'm gonna make a different bed style. I'm gonna do the traditional, like stacked wood instead of what I had before. It was flimsy before. We'll do the stacked wood. We'll do it a little bit lower because my whole plan was to use that as a bench and a bed. But I always sit in that chair, that Hidden Woodsman chair. So when the bed was that high, I couldn't sit up straight. So I'll make it a bit lower. That way I'll be able to sit up straight. I might even make it a little bit farther this way, closer to the fire. We'll see though. I am happy with this. Watch out, Trip. Good boy. Move. Move, bud. Okay. Anyways, we'll have to. Okay, your bum's in the camera. Move. Oh, dude. We'll have to cut some to that size, but I want to do that before we go any farther so that I know that that's going to be secure now. Nice to get all the mouse poop out of here. God, why don't you just stand right in the way of that, Tripper? Good call, man. Okay, that's looking good. Almost level too, which it was not at all when I first started. No digging. All right. Okay, that is in there. We'll do the same thing on this side. Right about there. Trap, please, man. He's like digging at the foundation of the fort. Sees me doing it, I think, and he's like, I'd like to do that too. Dude! Nothing even happened, man. Nice and easy. You know, he makes it real easy to be out here and do what I'm doing. I do keep bringing them though. All right. I don't want to lift it too much, if at all. There. Okay. All right, I feel good about that. I'm getting hungry, so before I go any further, I'm gonna get a fire going so that I can cook up some good food. Half of this is punk, half of it's super good wood. Went for a little walk with the dogs. Got some birch bark, some twigs. Get this fire going here. Fifth time's a charm. 25th time's a charm. Now he's going to run around like a fool for a while. I need to make it out this way a bit more. Yeah, maybe bring a couple more rocks from home. A couple more this way. No big deal. That'll be a rip roar here in a minute. Let's clean up though. Let's get all this cleaned up before we start doing anything building wise in here. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna need 2 or 3 logs for my bed, but that is no rush right now. Oh, Tripper. This is garbage. Bring that out of here when I leave this time. Watch out, big guy. just move this for a minute so I can rake out all this stuff. I like having the barrier there, for sure. For sure. Alright, this is my idea. Making the bed with the 4 logs on the ground, right? Like these, 1, 2, 3, 4 at the other side. A big log across this way, and then, or sorry, another log across this way, and then logs going this way for the bed. I originally was going to use this, but this is cherry wood. Well, I think this is just spruce here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's spruce, this is cherry. Let's save the cherry for firewood. And plus, the spruce is a little bit bigger. We'll get a bit more height. I've had this stuff, go on, since I made the shelter, the fort here. And I've kept these logs. I've used them to cook with, to prop up my grill, I mean, and like, I've had them for other things, but this is a good use for them, I think. I'll have to even everything out too. We're just gonna get a roughed out idea for now. Then we'll get the food on. For the next stage of my bed, I like this thickness of these logs. And while this has been a good ladder and sawhorse and things like that, I don't really need it. You know what I mean? It's just been bonus extra, and I can make a better, more dedicated each one of those. This is actually a tripod that I use for both of those things. So I'm going to take it apart, and I'm going to use the logs for my bed. Oh, those have grown right into there. Okay, got 2 different widths because I'm sure this is not going to be the same height on both ends. We got the thicker one should go here, I think. That. Thinner one there. Okay. Might be a good idea to pound these stakes in to hold these in before I get too far as well. Man, I'm getting hungry. Whew. Pretty good, pretty good. Do another one here. Okay. It's not bad actually at all. For that side, the other side can do the same. In the back, I've got this log here is jammed lengthways across that sidewall and that sidewall, so that's not going anywhere. That'll be the back, and then I still got storage and stuff back there, and then I'm just gonna continue to put logs here, but I will do the same that I did to this on that side. Pretty slick. Pretty slick. Fire's coming good too. Almost time to cook. Nice. Nice and clean, eh? Okay. You know, you're getting old when you have to make sounds and stuff when you sit down. What happened? Oh, I sat down. Oh, I'm not feeling too good today. What happened? I slept wrong. What? Alright, got some potatoes, some garlic, some onion. Go on, go. Yeah. And clementine for dessert too. So we're gonna cut all those up. We got eggs and we got bacon. I think what I'll do first is cook the bacon in the pan for a little bit, just to get some bacon grease in there, and we'll finish it off on the grill because I really enjoy the taste of the grilled bacon. But it'd be nice to get the grease in there. I have oil, but if we can use bacon grease, that's all the better. And we'll give the dogs some bacon as well. At least Beauty will get some. Hey, Trip. Go. Go. I'll give you some after. You know that. Go on. Crazy dog. I have to call her all day long. Can't find her. She's off doing whatever, being a dog. The minute I get the food out, look how close she is to it. I ain't no dummy. I ain't no dummy. Bacon's good. That other stuff's getting there. I'm gonna throw it all in. We're gonna throw it all in. Maybe. Oh, hot, 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 hot. Okay. That's a good amount of grease in there. Get this. Get potatoes and onion and garlic going. Just licking my clementine over there. Oil or butter is imperative. If not, the eggs stick like boy. Get some water in the bottom of that and get that on the fire as well. Okay, Tripper. Everybody hears you. Everybody hears you. What beauty. Alright, potatoes and onions and stuff are basically done. And the bacon is pretty much done too. So I'm gonna, the eggs aren't. The eggs need to sit for a minute, so I already scooped out a lot of the grease. I'm gonna put these bacons back in here just for a minute. And then I'll take this off the heat. Because it's cast iron, it's going to stay hot, right? So I'm not worried about it getting cold or anything. I'll just set it here next to the fire. Still stays hot. We want to get this with some twigs underneath it to get it boiling pretty quickly now, so I can eat all my food together. There we go. Some flamage under that. Oh, bacony. Like crisps. Like bacon crisps, yeah? Righto. That's really good. Alright guys, you think you can eat a piece now? We've been waiting long enough. Here, Trip. Good boy. Here, beauty. Good girl. Kinda hot. How many more do I have? I can spare one more. I can spare one more for you. That will leave me with 4. Good boy. Oh my God, he's pouring out of his mouth. Good girl. Okay, not over my food. All right, back. We are calling. Go on. We're calling this done. And I am excited. Excited to eat it. So we're going to make a tea up with the water that we used to boil our eggs. Okay, that worked well. Try to get the dirt off my gloves before I grab the water. Tripper. Okay, so we got that. Perfect. Perfect amount of water. Beauty, leave it. All right, balling. What are you doing? Finding truffles? Stick his nose in. Watch. You're weird. You're a weird dog, bro. Oh, don't knock the tea, bud. There we go. Oh, I gotta show you guys this. I gotta show you guys this. Look at that. What do you think? McDonald's got nothing on my breakfast. Maybe we can use this one. The potatoes are like hash browns but bacony. Ketchup would be nice. And some salt. Oh man. I should have brought some kind of bread. Make a little sandwich with this egg. Woo, it's hot. Hot egg. What's up? Tripper is not a normal dog. You guys know that, right? Like, this is how a dog normally acts. This is a normal dog. Tripper's a special case, man. I forgot how normal a dog can be. The yolk's not runny, but it's not solid either. It's like somewhere in the middle. It's nice. It's nice. Well, I'm gonna eat this. I hear coyotes. Tripper does too. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this, and we'll get up onto the ceiling, or the roof rather, and check that out. I feel pretty happy with the progress for today. Cleaned up, fixed it completely. It's fixed. I shimmed up the sidewall as well. We'll get onto the roof, see what he needs doing up there, and potentially get a couple more logs for the bed, but that's not important right now. And yeah, we'll see. I do gotta bring extra rocks for the fire pit. We'll make the snow wall this year, hopefully. And that door is over there for this side too. But again, I like to leave some sunlight coming in for filming purposes, right? Like, I don't need it to be all closed in. I need light in here. I can't flip on a switch out here, you know? You know? Alright. I'll be back. Nom, 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 nom. What are you doing back there, hey? She can't be cold, I know that. Had her out much colder than this. She never got cold. Tripper, don't knock my camera over. Tripper. Good girl. Oh, so crazy. Okay, I stoked up the fire again. Food was good. Tea's almost done. Time to clean up in here and go up to the ceiling. Go up to the ceiling. I don't even like this dog, I swear. It's not even a hater. Just get away from me, beauty. You get away from me, beauty. I can't stand you. You're such a good girl, beauty. I like the open space, so we're gonna get rid of this for now. Sorry, beauty. No big deal. It just goes over here. Digging in here. Alright, this is garbage. So I do want to keep this, excuse me, this wood. Put it over here for now. That's probably gonna have to get moved soon, but no big deal. Oh man, it's handy too. I'll probably store this underneath the bed. Cordage. That was super handy to find. This one. It's a big old root. No, Tripper, no. I worked around it in the past, but I'd like to get this even more level. You guys remember I had to really take a long time with the shovel and the pick in here and flatten her all out. Maybe I'll wait with that. I don't know. I want to make it even, so I should probably use a saw. Well, we'll try it. We'll try it and see what happens. Might have to use a silky for this. We'll see. Oh, it's super soft. Hopefully it's not too wide. No, Tripper. Huh. Must be thick. Yeah, this is where a silky would be better. Go, Tripper. Well, this is dead anyways. Cool. That's why it's so easy to chop. Okay. Watch out, big guy. I know. Here, go get it. Alright, well, that's not so bad. Better than it was. It's starting to rain a little bit. Oh yeah, bud. Solid roof. Okay. So we got a good airflow here. When you look at it, it really does come to the end. There's almost an overhang, so I'm cool with that gap. I want to stretch this tarp out, get rid of some of this standing water on here too. Hopefully not on the dogs too. Move, Trip! Watch out, buddy! Tripper runs right under it all. Oh, Tripper! Oh, Tripper! Beauty's in there drinking my tea. Oh my goodness, these dogs. Self-inflicted, you know? Keep bringing them. Alright. Life is much more enjoyable with dogs, don't you agree? Okay, right there. We're pretty covered. The only thing is that tarp is kind of loose, but it's not a big deal. There's just going to be snow falling on it. I kind of want it to be loose. Looks fine from the inside. Beauty in there. You see her? What are you doing, Beauty? What are you doing? Ooh, Beauty! Move, truck! Man! Ah. I was wrong. She's not drinking my tea. She's licking the skillet. Okay. Cool. Here. Sit. Down. Back. You missed it after all that. Oh yeah, we got ourselves a door again, boys and girls. Back in business. Cool. Looks like it fits even better than last year. Got a little bit of a gap underneath. That's all good. Gaps everywhere. So that's pretty much filled in now this side, except for right here, which I do like having open as a secondary entrance. Third entrance, I guess. This is where my tape job was last year. You can get rid of those boards and that garbage out there. Beauty. Yeah, cool. This is looking great. Lots of room. These are all really hardwood, really dense, dry hardwood for fire. The old fort back in action. Well, I think that's it for today. We got a lot done. Feels much more spacious, flat, protected. This thing is not a straight angle at all. This is not a 90-degree. This is as wampus as you can get, but that's true Joe fashion, you know. I did not create the 90-degree angle. So we end the video here with the first time back at the fort in a long time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We will be back soon. There's supposed to be a snow coming soon, so I hope to get out when that happens, either here or on a new camp or a different spot. I like going to different spots, you know what I mean? But this is the staple right now, especially in this time of year. Tons of people were asking for it, like I said. Man, I get comments. It's so funny, you know what I mean? Like, it's so funny. You guys, most of you don't know because this isn't something you follow like crazy, or like, I have to pay attention to this stuff. So a couple years ago, I get like the season before last fall, I get all these comments like, Joe, the fort is worthy of more than 2 episodes a year, all this stuff. So then I start going to the fort more in this time of year, last year, and I just start doing tons of fort videos. Then I get these comments saying like, all you do is go to the fort, you never go on adventures anymore and stuff. So it's like trying to find a middle balance between that to please everybody, but to also please myself and to keep myself interested in it and to have fun while I'm doing it, right? So I like to switch things up. Again, I'm sure I made you guys sick of canoe trips. I saw that in the views. I see it. But it's like, and I still have like 5 canoe trip videos that I haven't put out because I don't want to like piss you guys off even more. You know what I mean? It's like, I know what you want to see, and it's not that, right? So it's this for now, and then you're going to get sick of this, and then hopefully next spring you'll like that again. I might post a canoe tripping video throughout the winter once or twice just because I have them. But again, I'm going to be doing this. I have a lot of cool shelters. I think my niche right now is going to be testing out different shelters, building shelters, or testing out different winter shelters that I buy or that people send me or things like that. I seem to get better views on those, and there's like a point to the video, you know what I mean? Like you can actually see me using this piece of gear or me building this type of shelter and how well it works for me. I like that model. I don't want to do that in the summer. Again, I've been doing this for 12 years, 15 years, I don't even know anymore. I don't want to do the same thing all year round. And I'm really blessed where I live that we do get different seasons, right? So I can switch it all up every season. And I'll be doing more. I bought a snowmobile, so I'll be able to go out farther. I'll be able to camp off of it. I'll be able to do a bunch more stuff in the winter with that. So that's a huge help. I'll be going out in the hot tent with friends, by myself, with the dogs. So lots of stuff to come. If you guys know me and if you guys have watched the channel for a long time, you know that that's how it is. I switch up with the seasons, and I've said that multiple times. So I do appreciate the people who stick around for all of it. I also appreciate the people who have certain things that they like to watch, and that's what they watch. It's all good. You know what I mean? I'm not going anywhere. I'm here to stay. I'm going to do this until I don't get any views anymore. No, you guys don't want to watch at all anymore. I still want to do it. I'm still having fun. Things change. I used to be the guy up here, and I'm not anymore, and I see that. I know that I'm not the top guy in the camping bushcraft genre anymore, and that's totally fine. I'm still here. You know what I mean? I'm still in the running. I'm still doing great. So it's like, I believe that I'm one of the longest running people in the genre, if not the longest. So that's saying something, right? I love what I'm doing. I love that you guys watch me still. I love that I get to do this for a living, and we're going to keep doing it. So anyways, didn't mean to go on that rant, but that's what happened. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll be back soon. See you later.